In the world of naked performance motorcycles, few lineups are as complete or as carefully structured as Yamaha's MT series. 7 models, 7 distinct personalities, and 7 very different types of riders they're built to serve. So in this video, we'll move through all 7 MTs from smallest to largest, explaining what each one does best, who it's made for, and how it compares to the bikes above and below it. By the end, you'll know exactly which MT fits your skill level, your riding style, and the kind of performance you actually need. Let's begin with the machine that introduces most riders to the MT world. Number 7, Yamaha MT-125. Kicking things off at the entry point of the MT world, we have the Yamaha MT-125. In a lineup filled with bigger engines and louder personalities, this bike can be easy to overlook. But once you move past numbers and ego, the MT-125 reveals itself as one of the most important motorcycles in the entire MT family. This is the bike that introduces riders not just to Yamaha, but to motorcycling itself, and everything about it is designed to make that first experience comfortable, confidence-building, and reliable. At the heart of the MT-125 sits a 125 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine, producing roughly 15 horsepower and around 9 pound-feet of torque. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, with no sudden surges or surprises. This allows new riders to focus on developing proper technique rather than managing aggressive acceleration. The lightweight chassis reinforces that easygoing nature, making the bike feel manageable at low speeds and stress-free in daily traffic. Seating position and reach are major strengths here. The rider sits fully upright, with handlebars placed close to the body and a relaxed bend in the elbows. Reach to the controls is short and natural, reducing strain on the shoulders and wrists. The seat height is approachable, making it easy to put both feet on the ground at stops, while the foot pegs are neutrally positioned to keep knee bend comfortable. This ergonomic layout makes the MT-125 especially friendly for commuters, learner riders, and smaller or less experienced riders. Despite being the smallest MT, it offers meaningful upgrades. Recent models include full LED lighting, modern digital displays, smartphone connectivity, and an assist and slipper clutch. Yamaha also offers factory accessories such as taller windscreens, comfort seats, and cosmetic upgrades, allowing riders to tailor the bike for commuting or longer urban rides. Reliability and maintenance are where this bike truly excels. The simple single-cylinder engine is proven and under stress, requiring minimal upkeep. Service intervals are generous, routine maintenance costs are low, fuel economy is excellent, and insurance remains affordable. For riders who plan to ride daily, ownership is easy and predictable. Pricing keeps it accessible. New models typically land in the mid-$5,000 range, while used examples range from the low $2,000s to around $4,000. That combination of comfort, upgrades, reliability, and low maintenance is exactly why the MT-125 earns its place on this list and sets the foundation for the rest of the MT lineup. But sooner or later you outgrow this first stage. The engine begins to feel a little too polite, a little too predictable, and you start wishing for a machine that can keep up as your confidence rises. And when you're ready for something with the same easy handling but a noticeably stronger heartbeat, Yamaha built the next step specifically for that moment. Number 6, Yamaha MT-03. Moving up one rung on the MT ladder, we arrive at the Yamaha MT-03, a motorcycle often overshadowed by louder personalities in the lineup. Yet this bike fills a crucial role. It is designed for riders ready to move beyond true entry-level machines without committing to the size, weight, or cost of a full middleweight. The result is a step forward that feels confident, approachable, and easy to manage. At its heart is a 321 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled twin-cylinder engine producing just over 40 horsepower and close to 22 pound-feet of torque. On the road, that translates into smooth, lively performance that feels mature without being intimidating. Power delivery is consistent and predictable, encouraging riders to explore the rev range while remaining calm in everyday commuting and urban riding. Comfort is a clear improvement over smaller motorcycles. The seating position is upright and neutral, with handlebars placed within easy reach and a relaxed bend in the arms that reduces strain on the wrists and shoulders. Seat height remains approachable for most riders, allowing confident footing at stops. Foot peg placement creates a natural knee angle, keeping longer city rides and light highway stretches comfortable. The lightweight chassis and inverted front forks give the MT-03 a planted, composed feel. Steering is stable rather than twitchy, and suspension feedback builds confidence when cornering or navigating traffic. For riders stepping up from a 125 cubic centimeter motorcycle, this added stability feels like a genuine upgrade. Equipment is practical and well judged. Standard features include LED lighting, a clear digital display, and anti-lock braking. Yamaha also offers factory accessories such as windscreens, frame protection, soft luggage, and comfort-focused add-ons. Reliability is one of the MT-03's strongest assets. The engine is proven and lightly stressed, service intervals are sensible, and routine maintenance is straightforward. Wear items are predictable and inexpensive, making long-term ownership low stress. Pricing reinforces its appeal. New models typically sit just under $5,000, while used examples often fall into the MT 3000 range, delivering comfort, reliability, and everyday usability at a realistic cost. But here's the question: if you had the skill and experience to handle this level of performance, would you stop here or push all the way to the top of the MT lineup? If you're ready to ride higher with us, smash that like button, drop a hype, and subscribe. It's a simple way to help this video reach other riders and bring you even more MT reviews, tips, and action-packed content. And once you've mastered the above stages, the MT-03's power ceiling becomes clear. You can explore all of it quickly, and eventually you'll want an engine with deeper torque, a chassis that reacts faster, and a platform that lets you push your skills further. That's exactly where the MT lineup starts to transform. Stepping into a bike that keeps its simplicity, but adds a level of torque that changes everything. Number 5. Yamaha MT-07. This is the motorcycle that quietly becomes a long-term favorite for riders who care less about bragging rights and more about how a bike fits into real life. The Yamaha MT-07 earns its reputation not through hype, but through balance. Power you can use, manners you can trust, and comfort that holds up well past the first exciting months of ownership. The riding position is one of this bike's greatest strengths. The seat is naturally relaxed, the bars fall easily to hand, and the reach to the pegs creates a neutral bend that works for longer legs without feeling stretched. You sit in the motorcycle, not perched on top of it, which makes city traffic, highway cruising, and back road riding feel equally natural. For riders over 40, that relaxed triangle matters far more than peak numbers. Power comes from Yamaha's 689 cubic centimeter CP 2-parallel twin, an engine known for its broad, usable mid-range. Instead of chasing top-end drama, it delivers smooth roll-on thrust that makes passing effortless and low-speed riding calm and controlled. Nothing feels jumpy. Nothing demands constant attention. It simply responds the way you expect. Reliability and maintenance are standout strengths. The CP2 engine has a strong reputation for durability, service intervals are reasonable, fuel economy is excellent, and routine maintenance costs remain low. Insurance and parts availability further support affordable long-term ownership. Upgrade options are plentiful and practical. Yamaha offers comfort seats, fly screens, heated grips, luggage solutions, and suspension improvements, allowing riders to tailor the bike for commuting, touring, or weekend escape duty without changing its character. Pricing reinforces its appeal. New models in the United States typically land in the mid-$8,000 range, while clean used examples often trade between the mid-$5,000 and mid-$7,000 range. In short, if you want a middleweight that thrills without intimidating, the MT-07 earns this spot with ease. But for some riders, the MT-07 eventually becomes a bike they can predict too easily. Its suspension and power are perfect for the mid-stage, but not quite enough for those craving sharper performance, faster acceleration, and more electronics to grow into. And that's where up next, the MT family reveals its wilder side. a machine that takes everything the 07 teaches you and turns it into a much more serious experience. Number 4, Yamaha MT-09. This is the point in the MT lineup where riding starts to feel more deliberate. The Yamaha MT-09 bridges the gap between playful middleweights and serious performance machines, delivering strength and technology without demanding the compromises of a full-liter class bike. The seating position strikes a careful balance. The rider sits slightly forward with wide bars that come naturally to hand and a seat that supports your weight without locking you into an aggressive crouch. The reach is relaxed enough for longer days, yet engaged enough to give clear feedback from the front wheel. Knee bend is moderate, offering control without fatigue, which makes this a bike that still works for commuting and weekend miles alike. Power comes from Yamaha's 890 cubic centimeter CP3 triple, an engine loved for its strong mid-range surge and distinctive character. Torque arrives early and builds smoothly, making corner exits lively while keeping everyday riding predictable. It feels awake without being demanding, fast without feeling fragile. Electronics play a meaningful role here. The 6-axis inertial measurement unit manages traction, slide, and lift control, while ride modes and cruise control ADD versatility for both spirited rides and highway stretches. Everything works quietly in the background, supporting the rider rather than distracting from the experience. Ownership remains refreshingly sensible. The MT-09 has a solid reliability record, routine service intervals, and maintenance costs that stay reasonable for a bike in this performance tier. It is designed to be ridden often, not babied between services. Upgrade options are broad and practical. Yamaha offers comfort seats, touring screens, heated grips, luggage systems, and suspension adjustments that let riders tailor the bike for daily use, longer trips, or sharper handling as skills grow. Now, for pricing in the United States, brand new 09 models generally land in the low $10,000 range, while clean used examples often appear several $1,000s lower, depending on mileage and condition. That balance is what makes it a genuine turning point in the MT family. But once you start pushing the MT-09 harder, you begin noticing the details, the suspension reacting a bit softer than your confidence now allows, the chassis asking for just a touch more accuracy. And that is exactly why Yamaha offers the next version, built for riders who love the 09's power, but want everything underneath them to feel sharper, firmer, and more precise. Number 3, Yamaha MT-09 SP. If the standard MT-09 is where excitement begins, the MT-09 SP is where confidence turns into accuracy. This is the version built for riders who already trust the platform and now want clearer feedback, tighter control, and a chassis that keeps pace as skill levels rise. Power comes from the familiar 890 cubic centimeter CP3 triple, delivering a strong, immediate surge through the mid-range with a smooth top end that never feels frantic. Throttle response is clean and predictable, giving the rider confidence to exploit the engine rather than manage it. The sound and character remain unmistakably triple, lively without being tiring. The seating position mirrors the standard model but feels more purposeful. You sit slightly forward with a supportive seat that locks you into the bike during harder riding without becoming uncomfortable on longer stretches. The bars are wide and naturally placed, keeping weight balanced over the front, while the reach to the pegs creates a sportier knee bend that encourages active riding without forcing an extreme posture. It feels engaged rather than aggressive, ideal for riders who enjoy precision without sacrificing day-long usability. Where the SP truly separates itself is underneath the rider. Fully adjustable Öhlins suspension, front and rear, transforms how the bike communicates. The front end feels planted and informative. The rear stays composed when the pace increases, and the bike holds a line with authority even when roads deteriorate. Higher specification braking hardware adds firmer feel and stronger stopping power, reinforcing that sense of control. Ownership remains realistic despite the premium hardware. Reliability mirrors the standard model, with sensible service intervals and no added complexity that dramatically increases maintenance demands. Routine servicing stays straightforward, and well-maintained examples are known to age gracefully. Upgrade options extend beyond performance. Yamaha offers comfort seats, touring screens, heated grips, luggage solutions, and electronic refinements, allowing the SP to serve as both a focused back-road tool and a capable everyday machine. In the United States, new MT-09 SP models typically sit in the low to mid-$11,000 range. Pre-owned examples tend to hover around $9,000 to $11,000 depending on mileage and upgrades. Because the SP equipment is so desirable, depreciation remains impressively mild. Now, I am genuinely curious, where are you in your riding story right now? Maybe you are still growing through the models below it, the 03, the 07, the standard 09. Share your journey with us in the comments. We would love to the good moments, the tough moments, the bikes that shaped you, and the ones you are dreaming about next. Every rider has a different path, and your story might be the one that helps someone else choose the right MT for their own ride. Now, the MT-09 SP answers above needs beautifully, but eventually some riders stop wondering about control and start wondering about power, the kind of power that changes the entire feel of the ride, not just the sharpness of it. And for riders who feel ready for that step, the step beyond the middleweights, the MT family opens the door to the next machine with superbike soul. Number 2, Yamaha MT-10. The Yamaha MT-10 is the motorcycle that clearly signals entry into the upper tier of the MT lineup. This is where Yamaha moves beyond middleweight versatility and delivers a machine rooted directly in superbike engineering, yet shaped for real-world riding. The MT-10 brings authority, presence, and everyday usability together in a way that few naked motorcycles manage to balance. At the heart of the MT-10 is a 998 cubic centimeter crossplane, inline 4 engine derived from the R1 platform. That heritage is immediately apparent in the way power is delivered. Torque arrives early and builds smoothly, creating a strong, linear surge that feels effortless on highways and decisive when overtaking. Despite its strength, the engine remains cooperative in traffic, with refined fueling that makes low-speed riding surprisingly manageable for such a powerful machine. Comfort is where the MT-10 quietly distinguishes itself. The seating position is upright and relaxed, with wide handlebars that reduce wrist pressure and give the rider excellent leverage at low and high speeds. Seat height is higher than middleweight MT models, but the narrow midsection helps riders reach the ground confidently. Legroom is generous, allowing taller riders to stay comfortable on longer rides, while the seat itself offers enough padding for extended saddle time without excessive firmness. Electronically, the MT-10 is well equipped without feeling overwhelming. Multiple ride modes adjust throttle response and intervention levels, while traction, slide, and lift control work in the background to maintain stability. A bidirectional quickshifter enhances smooth acceleration, and the full-color display keeps information clear and readable in all conditions. Ownership considerations are equally strong. Maintenance follows standard superbike intervals, with valve inspections spaced sensibly and routine servicing remaining predictable for the class. Yamaha's reputation for reliability means the MT-10 is known to handle high mileage when maintained properly, making it a realistic long-term companion rather than a weekend-only machine. Upgrade options include factory comfort seats, touring windscreens, heated grips, and protection accessories, allowing riders to tailor the bike toward commuting, sport riding, or light touring. Pricing places new MT-10 models in the low to mid-$13,000 range, with used examples commonly found between $10,000 and $12,000. The MT-10 earns its place by blending serious power with genuine comfort, reliability, and daily usability for experienced riders. But as you grow with a machine like this, something interesting happens. You start noticing the finer details, not just about the ride you're on, but the kind of precision and control you will want next. And that is why Yamaha created one final evolution of the MT-10, a version built for the rider who is ready for the next level of mastery, where every movement feels understood and every moment on the road feels in sync. Number 1. Yamaha MT-10 SP. At the very top of Yamaha's hyper-naked lineup sits a motorcycle that is far more than a premium trim level. The Yamaha MT-10 SP represents the fullest expression of Yamaha's torque-driven philosophy, blending superbike authority advanced chassis control, and real-world comfort into one highly refined package. This is the model built for riders who want maximum capability without sacrificing day-to-day usability. Power comes from the same 998 cubic centimeter cross-plane inline 4 derived from the R1 platform. The engine delivers a broad, muscular spread of torque that feels effortless in nearly every situation. Highway passes require minimal throttle input, while canyon roads reveal an engine that pulls hard and smoothly without feeling abrupt. Despite its performance potential, fueling remains controlled and predictable, making the bike manageable even in slower traffic or urban riding. Where the SP truly separates itself is in how that power is managed. Yamaha equips this model with semi-active electronic suspension that continuously adapts to road conditions and riding inputs. When riding aggressively, the suspension firms up to provide precise feedback and stability. When the pace relaxes or the pavement becomes rough, it softens instantly to maintain comfort. This adaptability gives the MT-10 SP a uniquely composed feel across a wide range of riding scenarios. Comfort is a major reason this bike works beyond short, aggressive rides. The seating position is upright with a natural reach to the handlebars, reducing strain on the wrists and shoulders. The seat is well padded and supportive, designed for longer days in the saddle rather than brief bursts of intensity. Legroom is generous, and wind pressure is manageable for a naked bike, especially when paired with optional touring screens. Electronics further enhance confidence and ease of use. Refined ride modes, traction and slide control, lift management, and a clear full-color display work together seamlessly without distracting the rider. Braking components are upgraded for stronger feel and consistency, reinforcing confidence during spirited riding. From an ownership standpoint, maintenance follows predictable superbike standards. Service intervals are clearly defined, reliability is well established, and Yamaha's engineering reputation means long-term ownership is realistic when maintained properly. Factory upgrades include comfort seats, heated grips, windscreens, and protection accessories, allowing owners to tailor the bike to their needs. Pricing places new MT-10 SP models in the low to mid $13,000 range, with used examples several $1,000s lower. The MT-10 SP earns the top spot because it is powerful, comfortable, reliable, and exceptionally complete, proving that peak performance does not have to come at the expense of everyday rideability. And if video like this help you understand your bike, your choices, and your own riding path a little better, then trust me, there is an untouched world of stories still ahead. Tap the next video on your screen to keep the momentum going. And before you go, drop a hype and subscribe. Let us keep pushing forward to the next ride, the next lesson, and the next chapter of this journey.